Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Slow little grounder left side. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3, Bryce.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. Hit hard on the ground to second. To second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. It's the Angels nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on MLB Network. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So digging in now, Brian Anderson, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Back in Los Angeles for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Standing in, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Barreto brings it in. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Now in the box, Sam Travis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Angels go down. Digging in now, Max Muncy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fletcher scoops it up, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score. At the plate, David Fletcher. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tomas Nido.
Batting it, the catcher, number 4, Tomas Nido.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting up, the pitcher, James Beaver.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base for an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much. Maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Harper. He's there and records the first down.
Batting it, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Lifted the other way to left center. Reyes giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Into the box now, Julio Urias. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fletcher over to his left. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Here's Bryce Harper now as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. They're gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Franklin Barreto. He reached on a single in his first try. Line towards center field. Harper is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
High in the air out to center field. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order through 4, still tied. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready now, Sam Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Full count now, 3-2. Back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, David Fletcher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit well towards the holes, and that's through for a hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now at the plate, Tomas Nido looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ ShowTrack for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Harper is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the ShowTrack treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. Line drive to center field. Harper is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Julio Urias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Back to the top of the order now, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Boom goes the dynamite. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our ShowTrack technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Caleb Smith gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Boy, right back at him, and it hit him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Now batting, the first baseman,
and that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Rosario.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 6-0. Nomar Mazara will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Angels, number 35, Nomar Mazara.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Nomar Mazara goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. Rolled slowly to first. Muncy charging in on it, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ty Buttrey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Matt Chapman, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. The 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
In now, Julio Urias. Line drive to center field. Harper is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Franklin Barreto so far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Castellanos. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Nick Castellanos now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 21.
Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Jake Faria comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So striding forward now, Rafael Devers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Brock Stewart will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Dodgers lead it 7-0. Mark Schwartz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in, Brian Anderson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Harper, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He went deep back in the fifth. Bellinger stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that.
Runner breaks for third, and with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. Lifted down the line in left. Reyes on the move. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 9-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Next up for Los Angeles, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Boom goes the dynamite. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Leroy Blank comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Brock Stewart. Hit pretty well out to deep center field. Back goes Harper at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now for L.A., Sam Travis. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Frankie Montas is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Popped him up. Muncy has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Tomas Nido. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Weak grounder down the line at third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Franklin Barreto. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium is...
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Please. The changes for the Angels.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 31.
In now, Cody Bellinger. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Now catching.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
13, Salvador.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Well, that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Showtrack tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So, yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Stepping in now, Max Muncy. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Eddie.
Next for the Dodgers, Eddie Rosario. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for 3rd. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into 3rd.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. In to score, the runner from 3rd. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Michael Kopech takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. The 3-2 one more time. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. ready to deliver the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good hard fastball.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The right fielder, number 9.
So the Angels down to their final out now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Angels down to their last strike. And he struck him out, and that'll do it for the Angels here this evening.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.